Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Friday, October 15th, 2010. This morning I wanted to take a look at some of the other things you can do with the class Dialog. In addition to the file name dialogs that are here, there are a bunch of other things like Dialog Warn. A bunch of convenience methods and things in class Dialog that you would use pretty much all over the place. So if you just want to give the user a warning, like here it's going to say, beware, this is a warning. Notice how it just pops up a little dialog with an OK button on it. So that's suitable for the kind of warning messages you see from both Windows and Mac in a variety of situations. There are other things you can do though. If you want to do a confirmation for something, this is also a very common choice. You'll see something when you make a choice, do you really want to delete that? Do you really want to do X? Do you really want to do Y? Well, this is how you do that in Smalltalk. Dialog confirm some kind of option. So let's do that. We'll do it. And it's either going to return true or false. And let's say no, and what I'll do is I'll inspect the results so you can see what comes back. So let's say yes, and you can see that it came back with true. If I had picked no, it would have come back with false. Now you can do other confirmations. Notice here I can give it a default string and a default answer. So if I come down here, confirm initial answer, it's going to say confirm some message with an initial answer of true or false. So let's say, are you completely sure? Initial answer true. So let's go ahead, or are you tired yet? Initial answer false. Let's try the first one because typically you see true being the default. Let's try this one. Do an inspect, and you can see here no is the default. If I pick yes, on the other hand, I am going to get true. So it's another one of the common dialog things. Finally, I want to go through one other, this choose option list here. So let's go to the first one. It'll be the simplest one. So choose some message from the list, the values, the buttons, and so on. It's a long, hairy message, but if you look down here, you can see how it's going to be used. Choose which do you want from the list. These are the options, and these are the values that are going to come back. Meaning, if I pick first, I'm going to get 1 back. So instead of something simple like true, false, I can pick what kind of object comes back. It can be any collection of stuff that I want. So I can have complex objects in here too. The buttons that are going to come up, the values. So let's go ahead and try this. Let's do an inspect on the result. And that would work better if I didn't pick the ending quote. So let's pick inspect. There we have second. So I can say, OK, cancel. Also, this frobits, notice that that's some additional option. I can come back if I want nil. So I could come up with yes, no, maybe type things. But let's pick OK. And you can see here I get back my 2 because the option for second was 2. And sure enough, that's what I got. So that's kind of a brief walkthrough of class dialog and some of the things you can do beyond just the file dialogs that I went through yesterday. So, that's it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.